Guys, please do subscribe our channel and support us. Have you noticed that walking doesn't feel the same anymore? Maybe your legs tire faster. Maybe your balance feels less steady. Or maybe a short walk now feels like a long journey. And slowly, you've started moving less. Not because you want to, but because your body feels different now. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Millions of seniors in their 70s and 80s quietly experience the same thing. But here's the important truth. Walking less does not mean life is over. And it certainly doesn't mean you should stop moving. In fact, some of the healthiest seniors in the world stay active without relying on long walks at all. Today, we're going to talk about simple things you can do instead. Activities that protect your strength, support your balance, boost your mood, and help you stay independent longer. Because staying active after 70 isn't about pushing harder. It's about moving smarter. Let's start with something most people completely underestimate. Sleep. Now I know that sounds surprising, because when people talk about staying healthy, they usually focus on exercise. But poor sleep quietly weakens the body in powerful ways. Now imagine this. You wake up tired every morning. Your body feels heavier. Your mood feels lower. Your balance feels worse. And slowly, everything becomes harder. That's because sleep is when your body repairs itself. Your muscles recover. Your brain resets. Your energy rebuilds. But as we age, sleep often becomes lighter and more interrupted. Many seniors wake up multiple times during the night. And over time, that exhaustion builds. Now imagine the difference. You create a calming bedtime routine. Less television late at night. Softer lighting. A peaceful environment. And slowly, you wake up feeling clearer, stronger, more emotionally balanced. Because sometimes, the first step toward better movement is better rest. Now let's move to something incredibly powerful. Yoga. Now before you think, I'm too old for yoga, let me stop you right there. Yoga isn't about twisting your body into impossible positions. For seniors, yoga is about gentle movement, stretching, breathing, improving balance safely. Now imagine this. Your joints feel stiff in the morning. Getting up feels slow. But after a few gentle stretches, your body loosens. Your breathing slows. You feel calmer, more flexible. That's the beauty of yoga. It strengthens the body without punishing it. And perhaps even more importantly, it calms the mind. Now think about this. Stress affects the body too. Tension tightens muscles. Anxiety affects balance. Fear of falling reduces confidence. But yoga helps break that cycle. Now let's talk about something many seniors say changed their life completely. Tai Chi. Slow, flowing, gentle movements. Almost like meditation in motion. Now imagine this. Instead of rushing through exercise, you move slowly and intentionally. Your body becomes more aware of balance. Your movements become steadier. Your confidence begins returning. And here's what's incredible. Studies show Tai Chi may help reduce fall risk in seniors, not through force, but through control. And after 70, control matters more than intensity. Now pause for a moment. Have you noticed yourself becoming more cautious with movement lately? Holding railings more often? Walking slower? That's not weakness. That's your body asking for support. And what we've talked about so far is only the beginning. Let's continue, because now we're going to talk about activities many seniors overlook. Yet they can completely transform how your body feels after 70. Let's start with something simple, but incredibly effective. Chair exercises. Now many people hear the word exercise and immediately think, standing, sweating, hard workouts. But chair exercises are different. They're gentle, safe, and surprisingly powerful. Now imagine this. You sit comfortably in a sturdy chair. You slowly raise your legs, stretch your arms, rotate your shoulders. Small movements. But over time, those small movements wake your body back up. Your circulation improves. Your muscles stay active. Your joints become less stiff. And perhaps most importantly, you move without fear of falling. Because for many seniors, Fear becomes the biggest obstacle. Not weakness itself, but fear of getting hurt. Chair exercises help rebuild confidence safely. Now think about this. What if staying active didn't require exhausting yourself? What if consistency mattered more than intensity? Now let's move to something many seniors absolutely love: gardening. Now, this may not even feel like exercise at first, but that's exactly why it's so powerful. Because gardening naturally keeps the body moving, digging, stretching, reaching, walking around the yard. And while your body stays active, your mind relaxes. Now imagine this. You're outside early in the morning. Fresh air, warm sunlight, the quiet sound of birds nearby. And instead of focusing on aging, you're focused on life growing around you. That emotional connection matters more than people realize. Because movement becomes easier when it brings joy. Now, let's talk about something that may be one of the best low-impact activities ever created for seniors: swimming. Now imagine stepping into water. Suddenly, your joints feel lighter. Your body feels freer. Movement becomes easier. That's the magic of water. Swimming supports the body while reducing pressure on painful joints. And for seniors with arthritis or stiffness, that can feel life-changing. Now imagine this. You move your arms slowly through the water. Your muscles strengthen. Your heart works gently. Your flexibility improves. But unlike hard exercise, your body doesn't feel punished afterward. And there's another benefit many people don't talk about. Swimming feels peaceful, almost meditative. The water quiets the mind. And after years of stress, responsibilities, and physical strain, that peace matters. Now let's move to something even more important: your mindset. Because many seniors quietly believe, if I can't walk like I used to, my active life is over. But that belief is dangerous. Because movement is not limited to walking. Movement is life. Stretching counts. Gardening counts. Swimming counts. Chair exercises count. Even standing up and moving more throughout the day counts. Now imagine this. Instead of focusing on what your body can no longer do, you focus on what it still can do. That shift changes everything. Because aging is not about perfection. It's about adaptation. Learning new ways to stay strong without hurting yourself. Now let's bring everything together. Because what we've talked about today is not just about exercise. It's about protecting your independence, your confidence, your ability to enjoy life. Better sleep to restore energy. Yoga to improve flexibility and calmness. Tai Chi to improve balance. Chair exercises for safe movement. Gardening for joy and mobility. Swimming for strength without pain. These aren't extreme solutions. They're gentle habits. But together, they can completely change how you feel after 70. Now imagine yourself months from now, feeling steadier, more energized, more hopeful. Not because your body became younger, but because you stopped giving up on movement. Because here's the truth. You do not have to walk perfectly to live fully. And you do not have to stop moving just because aging changed your pace. Now let me ask you, which of these activities feels most realistic for you? And more importantly, what's one small movement habit you can begin this week? Because sometimes the smallest steps toward movement create the biggest changes in quality of life.